joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And
let's go, boys.
And the Gamecocks will put total weather to crank us up. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Missouri's offense will start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are, and David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Trying to run.
Oh.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Looking to throw, it's Glover. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. What a quick start.
Hey, baby boys! Hey, baby boys! Let's go, son!
Feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating.
Hey, baby boys!
Defense. You get those looks. You're able to come out and run the ball. You throw the ball. And this offense right now is in a groove early.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with a short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team has the ball keyed up, and they're about ready to go. looking for those open spaces and opportunities. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the... Dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Gamecocks will hustle from the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Leonard.
Gonna hurry up again.
Good job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise
Get them.
right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Just go wild.
When you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Looking to pass, it's McCarthy. Trying to get to it.
Got him! Hell yeah, boys!
Down goes the quarterback.
Let's go!
This defense has been
MIC!
Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that number, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver, because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf.
Oh!
Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
All right, I guess it was within 5 yards.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Roberts. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. One period in the book, so let's take a look at the stats. first down to start the drive after the break. Quick completion to the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Looking downfield, it's Glover. He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, remove the sticks.
The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback will audible. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it! And he got it right to the doorstep before he was knocked out of bounds at the 1.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone.
Yeah, I should have. Fuck. Didn't see you into it.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And that's a what most of the time it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program. Inside SEC play this year, things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity. But, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football, and they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking for a man. It's Glover. Working that left side now. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. Talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Right back to the well. Quick step and go. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
Man, you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now. What opens up?
I know.
They can play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal.
Get in!
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown.
Woo! What a fucking call! What a fucking call! What a fucking call! Let's go, son!
Run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the run.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stops at the 18. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the back. Oh, it's on the ground.
No way.
Oh, the offensive works absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. This is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a sack.
They get a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Handoff from the gun. Snowed under by the defense. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's McCarthy. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
No.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. And here comes the offense on second down. Using his legs, it's Roberts. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open. So I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Here's the handoff. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Missouri.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
He's looking to throw it. They've avoided the interception all.
Yeah, we barely did.
Get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
They'll go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Got his man quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Scanning the field, it's Glover. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try the toss to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that will be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knocked him down for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, you just shadow your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline.
He's got it down the left.
Maybe, I don't know how deep I was supposed to drop.
That completion gets him 30-plus.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
Stay, Lily. Stay, Lily. It's okay, baby. Come here. Come here. It's okay. Jesus Christ.
Just as he released it on first down, he just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misconnection,
it's okay, though.
2nd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Got out of trouble and throws. He finds his man.
Here we go. Stay, Lily. It's okay. All because I'm talking doesn't mean I'm upset, all right, baby? It's okay.
They keep attacking through the air. Find space on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He's going to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Give to the running back.
Stop.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it.
Yeah, we're going to lose.
Pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the
Get
defense back a little bit. It creates.
Don't fumble! Get the ball, boys! All right.
And those are so frustrating. Your defense is swarming the football. You stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense comes up with a sack. And this is a day, this is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really, really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
To the air, it's McCarthy. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll
Fuck yeah, boys!
Nice job.
M-I-Z!
Exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the kneel, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Manning. Defense caught out of position, and they get it down finally at the 38.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter. They keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Glover. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They go to the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, and 1st down at the 27.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered.
He caught it. Touchdown, Missouri!
Yes! 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 Yes, baby! Yes, baby! Yes! Fuck yes! Fuck yes!
Man, this has been a complete performance performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity to go back.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day. They're doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were down into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And there he goes. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air, it's Glover. Looking left. And as the ball falls incomplete,
yeah, he would have been wide open.
No matter how much college football changes,
let's go, boys!
That kind of stuff.
Let's go!
Consistent and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put up forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team is bragging rights now.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish now. We also got to take in the next couple games because this is always there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.